M0FXB, let's program the Baofeng UV-25. This is the GPS model. So it doesn't have the blue screen, it has this kind of screen that you're seeing just here. And it is different. So it's more colourful and black and white. The blue one is a different programming software, although once you've opened the software, the process is the same. Then go to this link that I've just provided here, and the one I've downloaded for this model is the UV-25 Plus. Download that and just run that program. You need a UV-5R cable, just your classic UV-5R that we've seen a million times. They're about £7. So the cable's already plugged in. Plug it in, go here, select your model, which is, as you can see, 25 Pro. And look, we've got the 32 Pro, the 21, 18. There's a lot of radios in this software, so it's very handy. Go program, and you want port COM3. You get your COM by number by when your cable's plugged into your PC. Right click, device manager, and then go down until you see the word ports, COM, double click, and look, there's only one there, CH340 COM3. So I know COM3, and if I go program, read from radio, which I've already done as a test, click start, and it's nice and fast. It reads really quick. So programming a radio is very easy. Look up your repeater so you've got the information, unless you want to add simplex channels. So click the OK once it's read. And I'll just add a couple of repeaters in now. So if we go to, say, channel number 2, and I'll go 145.750, that's GB3 Bravo Charlie. We don't need the receive CTCSS, but we want it on the transmit. The transmit frequency is 145.150. That's a 600 kilohertz shift. And then we want 94.8 tone. If you've never used this before, there you are. When you transmit to a repeater on a hill, it's always on a different frequency, and there always has to be what they call a tone running alongside your voice to open and turn on the repeater. If it doesn't hear it for a while, it will turn off, and for many reasons, but it will save power. And also, if two repeaters for whatever reason are too close together, or the conditions make them affect each other, then the tone can help. So look, we've got that in. Then you can set your power. I've left it high for now, and this one will do 10 watts. I've already tested it. Wide and narrow band, I just always leave that wide. And then here at the end is the name, GB3 Bravo Charlie. So there's one channel done. And the next one I'm going to do is my node in this room, 434.550, and that's a simplex channel. We don't need any tone, so we can drop down, go there, and just select off. Same channel for transmit, 434.550. And we do need a transmit tone to open that node. And I might as well put the power low because it's in the same room. And then I call it HubNet. There you go. And I'll put one more in, which is 430.925. That's GB3 FI. No tone on receive, and this radio does do 220 megs. For 4, I got that one wrong. 4, I'm pretty sure the transmit 7.6 shift plus 438.545. I think I'll have to check it, but anyway. And then yeah, we want another tone. 77, and then the name, look, GB3FI. Okay, and then obviously you can add air. Let's do an air band. Just see if it lets me put it in there on the memories, on the software. Note, and what's it saying? Out of band. So yeah, it's not letting me put memory channels in for airband, but it does do airband. So then let's go to the settings. At the top here, we've got settings. Language is English or Chinese, port. Let's see what other windows we got here. I'm sure we're going to have a settings one. Read and write shortcuts. Save. Yeah, we can save that. Just do that to documents and give it a name. We'll call it 25. And you can obviously open that as well and bring it back in. Now we should have a settings tab, so let me find that a minute. At the bottom you've got some tabs. Next, banks. And we're in bank 1 at the moment, so we do have banks here. This bank hasn't been named. I'm looking for more settings here at the top. Windows, VFO mode settings. Let's do that first. Yeah, under the word Windows. So look, we've got, that's what was in there that I typed in. And in this section, airband has gone in. We don't need any. It's still giving me the other error though. As soon as I type it, it gives me the error. That's funny. VFO mode. Let's go Windows radio functions. This is now your settings. You can see there squelch. Timeout for talking, so we'll keep that nice and long, 180. Save mode on. Timeout alarm, 3 seconds. Dual standby, I'm going to turn that on. I think that's dual receive, so it will monitor both at the same time, but you'll only hear one. Power on, you can use the battery voltage or logo. You can turn beeps off, Roger beep off as well. Language, scan mode. What you're going to show, it says here, look, you can show frequency or name. So I'm going to put name at the top and then the frequency, VFO at the bottom. I think you can just have channel mode as well, but it'll just show the channel number. And same again for the B. GPS is on. I think that's about right for the settings. I'm not seeing what a button one there. It lets us program buttons. Have a look if there's one here. Nothing obvious that I'm seeing for the side buttons. Let's just go Windows. Yeah, DTMF. You can put in pre-saved DTMFs. About, this is software. There might be new software. This is 1.4.7. There might be new firmware. And so I'm going to go File, Save again. I'm not seeing all this CSV import and all that kind of stuff. Maybe Chirp does it, because this software is very similar to so many other radios. I got a feeling it will work with Chirp. But let me test it, because I think it will work with all these radios. Will probably work on Chirp with this radio. I'm going to test it in a new video. So then we go, that's it. We're just going to save, and then I'm going to write that to the radio. And that's your programming tutorial, really, eh? I mean, it's a beast of a radio. It's massive. It feels like it's a metal case. Not sure why everything went black then. Let's see if that went in. We'll hold down. I need to remember the memory mode now. Turn up the volume. There you are, number 1. Yeah, they're all in there. There's HubNet there, look. And it's actually transmitting if I unplug the cable. Working great. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.